is not being stereotypical. Latin women are passionate. Latin women love hard. Latin women can also pop as well, but they're very traditional. They appreciate their spouse taking care of home, providing for home. And because of that, they make sure that he has a home that he's taken care of. And if you've loved a Latin woman, there's a lot of reasons that a lot of American men do venture toward women of other nationalities, because they like that tradition. They like that nurturing. They like that taking care of, that unfortunately a lot of Black American educated professional women have gotten away from.
I'm gonna try to clip this, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. What's so funny, this black lady, I was just listening and I clip it. Somebody was doing a live stream on it, BG Edmore, I always mispronounce his name. But, you know, he was doing a live stream on the lady and her husband, and they were chopping it up. And they, you know, and a lot of black women always ask this rhetorical question. I don't even think she even understood what she understood what she said, but she could have expounded on it if she wanted to, but it wasn't the subject. And they always say, you know, why is Latino women attitude considered sexy and cute and whatever those adjectives that go across. But when black women have attitude, it's seen as masculine and it's seen as bad. And she said something very profound. The reason why a lot of brothers like Latino women, which, you know, ain't my vibe for real, but hey, who like Latino women is because Latino women are traditional. They take care of their man. So if you know, willing to shank me or some of the stereotypes that come with Latino women, they got fiery attitudes, they got sharp mouths, and you hear some of the stereotypes that come with them, dudes are willing to put up with that because they raised in a traditional environment. I remember there was a video of a black lady a few years ago, and a black guy came back home from school in the barbershop, and he came back, I'm in college, they like, how college going, you got a girl, and he got with a white woman. So this black lady in the barbershop, another female in a space that she shouldn't be in. And that's another story that need to be talked about, women and females in male spaces, women in tow up the barbershop. Because you can't even talk in the barbershop like you used to talk in the barbershop no more, because there's always a woman in there. I mean, that really need to be expounded upon. But, and she was saying that, the boy was saying that, he had a white girlfriend and they, grilled him, why, the guys. And he said because one of the things that drug him to having a white girlfriend or that made him comfortable doing stuff is how they did stuff as a family, how they had game nights and, how they ate dinner as a family. I'm paraphrasing. If I can find a clip, I will. And, he liked the family environment, and that's what attracted him to her even more. He wanted that. So why would I say that is because men, a lot of the men, they want tradition. Black men want tradition. Black men are willing to be traditional men. Now, a lot of women think black women, they have this, how can I say it? They have this illusion of what tradition was. It was that the man brought the money home, gave it to the woman, shut up, did what the woman said. It never was like that. They always leave out the part where the woman getting 5 fingers to the face, shut the fuck up, don't talk to me, do your job and stay in the kitchen and take care of the kids. They always leave that part out, right? But I'm not here to talk about that. But that's their illusion of how tradition was. And, grandma, it was a matriarchy. And it wasn't a matriarchy. Matriarchy don't pass down houses, valuable cars, valuable investments, valuable metals, jewelry. They don't do that shit. But, black men want tradition too. But our women are been sold a dream of non-tradition. They don't want tradition. They don't want tradition. They don't want to be at stay-at-home moms. They don't want you to pay all the bills, and they stay at home and take care of the children. That's still not good enough. Oh, he got too much control over me. They don't want to be up under a man's leadership that they can trust. They only want to be with men that they control and can't trust their leadership. I remember I tell the bros all the time when I do my talk about this type of stuff. I remember I was in high school. I was just graduating high school. I was in college. Second year, and a lady, one of my principals got me a job at a high school doing security. And I remember one of the girls, she was young, she about 22, 23, and she had kids, and she was talking about, yeah, my baby daddy can't read, and basically, whatever he did, She said she wanted to keep it that way so she can have control. He bring the check home. Most women who, a lot of women play with bad guys. They have an experience with them, whatever, right? It's just like a lot of guys have experience with hoes, early on. But the thing about it is, women, a lot of women that go into that category, they like controlling the man, bro. They want to be in control, even if it means that them controlling the relationship means it's a detriment for everybody involved. The kids come up bad, they just want to say they want to be the boss or something. They feel so oppressed when they really not. They want to be in control. Even if it's at the detriment of their own children, even if it's at the detriment of themselves. And that's the problem. They don't want to be traditional. They don't want to see the potential in the guy. They don't want to do the right thing. They don't want to get on the program. They don't want to live a healthy lifestyle from a dietary standpoint of view, from a healthy relationship, healthy dialogue. They need drama. When they don't get drama, I noticed this some years ago, they start watching drama-filled activity, Real Housewives of this, or Baddies. They need that drama. And when they need that drama, they want to go through your phone. They want to find something that's wrong. They want to start a fight. They want to have an attitude. They want to make up their breakup sex. They want to be in that category. Okay? So they don't want to be tradition. And the Latino women, they are traditional. They are traditional in... They're traditional with their attitude. They still put their man first. They understand Hector might get drunk and Hector might go bing, bop, boom, bing, bam, bap, bam, squabble up. I'm not saying that's totally wrong. Or, is that my barber is crazy? Or they understand, the family come first. They understand that my mama, his grandma, his grandfather and grandma might stay with, his mother might stay with us. They understand family first. You take care of the family first. The man is the head. The children is first. They don't believe in abortion. They believe in sticking together. It might be three generations in the household. They believe in that. They believe in tradition. They believe it's moving as one unit. You know what I'm saying? And they believe in catering to their man. Just simple shit that don't even put any energy out. You can make some of these modern American women, you can make them stay-at-home moms. You can make them stay-at-home moms. And they still won't take your shoes off when you get home. They still won't know what you want when you get home. When you get home, you just want to take your boots off, go into your man cave, put your feet up, decompress for an hour, maybe not even that, sip on what you like, take a shower. She don't have your bath running, your shower running, your pajamas ready. She don't, it's, you need to do this, you need to do that. Oh, I need you to do this. I need you to go to the grocery store and do this. And you done made this bitch a stay-at-home mom. You still doing all this shit you could have did. You know what I'm saying? You should have been doing. Everything still fall on you. So you be like, when I'm single, you can just DoorDash some coochie, DoorDash some food, cook for yourself, however you want to rock it out. So that's the problem. They add more pressure on you. They add more task on you. When you got a woman that's traditional, that understand the man is the head of the house after God, make sure he good. And it's simple shit. Dude ain't asking for no crazy shit, no souffle or a 3-layer cake. And back in the day, you had, black women that did that. If he wanted a 3-layer chocolate cake, that shit was from scratch. If he wanted you to go cut the chicken off and pluck the feathers, that shit was done. Fresh fried chicken. And that's not much. And even now today, that's not much to ask. The dudes living with chicks doing their own laundry. Now, me personally, I like to do my own laundry. That's just my thing. But, chick don't do nothing, don't cook, don't clean, see dishes in your shit, don't do the dishes, don't buy you no food. You gotta, she pick you up food, you always gotta send the money. She always broke, always sad, nah. It's a one-way street. Ain't never did nothing for your birthday. It's cake and ice cream, and you gotta grill your own meat, and she making bullshit ass sides. Latino women, they give dudes that birthday, what black women give, or traditional modern women, that birthday treatment that men get for that birthday day. If they get the minimum treatment, Latino women get that shit every day from what I understand. Especially if he paying, and then guess what? They're not up in the bar. And what kind of shit is that? I don't know. Oklahoma. I ain't never seen that shit before. But they not up in the bar. Then, you know, the chick wants Chanel. Come on, bro. The chick wants Chanel. You know, she want a Gucci bag. You know what I'm saying? She want Gucci, Chanel, Aleem, Abdul Rahim. She want all these things. Look, Latino women be happy with simple shit. I see it all the time in my neighborhood. Flat screen TV, the baby happy, they got clothes on their back. Latino men come back with their coolers, their lunch done. You always smell them cooking. You rarely see them order out. They believe in cooking, traditional. They do stuff as a unit. 2 or 3 generations be in the house. Okay, one generation, they get out, they do it again. You know? It's not the pressure of, I have to do everything and still deliver you designer, and then, or you feel like you can just go, there's no loyalty there, there's no bond there, because most of our women don't want to settle down until they 30, 31 in America, 30, and it's a wrap. The guy that you pair bond or you attach with at the hip, you know, y'all always supposed to been together already. It's a wrap. And, you know, most Latinos teach their women 20 is the time right now. You getting old, 20 is the time, 25 is too late. You go over the age of 30, you washed. 30, you washed. I forget what they call it. You washed woman. It's too late. It's a wrap. And when you start putting all this stuff together, the women are traditional. The women are traditional. They pair bond with men when they're younger. They put the man first after God in the house. They cater to the man. They don't put the pressures of expensive bags and luxury on him. They're able to save. You work as a unit, 2, 3 generations in the household. They're able to save, work as a unit, build. They're able to build. And then, you know, do it again, and then she get the love. You see it all the time. They got a pool now. They in a better neighborhood. They got 2 or 3 cars in the driveway. They got a nice deck. They got a nice yard. Now he own his own landscaping company, or he moved up in the company, and they do it again. And they do it again, over and over again. Over and over again. But you can't tell you, then that's the reason why. That's the reason why they traditional. And when you traditional, you cater to your man, you got room for error. She cuss you out, get mad, and still give you a plate of food, and you don't die after you eat it neither. Most times. But hey, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. Peace. Thumbs up the video, subscribe.